get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout. We gotta find it, get us a share. Making bread out of nothing but air. Riding high and hitting the ground. Catching the penny but missing the pound. Doesn't matter, cause we'll soon turn it around. Soon as we get home, we make it and we take it home. Nothing's gonna break it home. We'll keep it in the family. We'll be right at home.
It's all go here this morning, isn't it, Grandad?
It's all material things. Cars, houses. In my day, you cleaned the brass and listened to the wireless.
I'm lucky, really.
Oh, aye. What's lucky about you, then?
I'm a free man, Grandad. A free man. No house, no wife, no hassles. A clean sheet of paper to start composing my future on.
Aye, well, most composers didn't get recognition till they were dead.
I mean, look at Joey. He's coming to the end of his lolly ice. And he's still the same as he was when he started to lick it. And Adrian, I don't know what to think about him. His is all melted.
Aye, well, we all have different ways of reaching our stars.
Look at Jack. He's really trapped. Boy, is he trapped.
Aye, well, there's one aspect of life that never changes. Jack does it in a house. Adrian does it in his head. Joey's saving it for a castle. You did it all over the place. And I've given it up.
There was only Julie, Grandad. I was a loyal and loving man.
Your gob ruined it, though, didn't it?
I'm a free man now, Grandad.
Hey, Billy. Come on now, son, move. Get the leather on this for me. Well, it's either that or you can go and stock up the shop.
Would you take your foot off my vehicle, please? You've got a grotty old van of your own to vandalise.
Billy, come and make your bed. And bring a combine harvester with you.
Nobody's free, lad. Nobody's free.
Thanks. Next!
Get back to your chair or I'll put an irreparable gob on ya.
Who do you think you are?
It's not who I think I am, it's who I am. Ruthless Lillian from the Green Isle, shortly to die. So I'm not bothered about rules and regulations or any of the other rubbish that goes with convention, do you hear me? That goes for you too.
Go on.
You and I, my friend, have much in common. Because we are connected, so to speak, to the Boswell family. Meaning you and Shifty, me and Freddie.
Why do we do it?
Because we love them. God help us.
But why?
It's written in the stars and in our knickers. Mine has taken me to the ultimate heights and the lowest of the low despair.
Mine takes me nowhere. I take him to those places. Mine keeps leaving me to partake of his inner self.
Mine keeps leaving me to partake of her and his revolting kids.
We have no future.
You have, I haven't. I'm dying, you see. It's just another adventure. An unknown journey, that's all.
I'm sorry.
Why be sorry? You didn't arrange it, did you?
I don't know what to say.
Just say, fill that in, and shout, next, same as you always do. Do I get anything extra for dying?
You're very brave.
It's living that's brave. Will I give you some advice about you and Joe, man?
Anything.
Show him the full-blooded woman. Don't drift around in silk nighties and lace negligees. Take them all off! Yell at him, threaten him, while you're caressing him with one hand, swing him round by the bars with the other. Passion and fury, black and white, never grey. And when he dies, if it isn't of confusion, you're not using the gifts that God gave to you.
Right. Let's forget the red tape, shall we? Come on, you lot, gather round, fill these in. You can have what you want. But don't take too long. Human sympathy has a habit of petering out.
It's a bad sign, Joey. Adrian not coming home for his meal. Oh, I know he rang. But he's all tangled up with it, Irene, now. That's what it means.
He's a young man, isn't he, man? Eh? It's what young men do. Do you know, I think this might work with Irene. She's more sincere than Carmen or Magdalena.
When Mother Nature designed those two, she must have been dreaming up the mechanical grab.
We're not very good at relationships, are we, eh? The Boswells.
Well, maybe we don't really need them. Maybe because we're family, we're not as lonely as the rest.
No, I don't think that's it. We all seem to have gone up with the rockets one after another. All of us.
I don't mind you knowing, Joey.
Ma'am, I just want you to know that anything you do is okay by me.
I didn't want to happen this way, you know.
I know.
It's just that he makes everything else...
Easier?
That's it. Easier.
That little golden light on the other side, eh?
Well, I don't love him, Joey. No. But what I mean is I wouldn't throw myself into a raging sea for him. But I would get a bit wet.
Does he know that?
Oh, I don't know what he knows. He's there, I'm here. Sometimes we meet. It's all very adolescent stuff, really. We're at that funny age.
Oh, believe me, ma'am, there's nothing funnier than the age I'm at.
Roxy?
Yeah, Roxy. Isn't it always, eh? Talk about love, hate, on, off, go, stop, alive, dead.
Well, at least we're in the race, son. We might be limping a bit, but we're still there.
Yeah, right.
Hi, Joey. Can I borrow the Hoover, ma'am? Only Leonardo's is packed, then.
You're not hoovering over there, are you, Jack?
Yeah, why?
She's turning you into a sissy.
I'm doing it because I want to do it.
You never wanted to do it here.
Yeah, well, that's my own little place, isn't it? It's different.
It's not your little place. It's her little place, with you as the resident wimp. For goodness sake, just look at you. You smell of furniture polish. You've got an imbecilic grin on your face. And you're wearing a pinny. What is happening, Jack?
I'm happy. That's what's happening. I know it's not normal for a member of our family to have a normal relationship with someone.
Normal? What's normal about a boy living with a woman old enough to have played the lead part in Birth of a Nation?
You can't hurt me, man. No one can. Forget the Hoover. I'll use a little brush.
Makes me so angry, Joey.
He said he's happy, ma'am. You can't argue with that.
Happy, happy, what is happy? When all the hanky-panky is worn off and that house is so clean you could book yourself into the kitchen to have your appendix out. They'll sit and look at each other and wonder what's next on the agenda of life.
Stop upsetting yourself, ma'am. Do what you always do. Invite her round for tea. It's all part of the learning process. Puppies must play.
And mothers must weep, son. And mothers must weep.
Oh, God. Here he is again. What is it now?
I wanted to talk to you, Grandad.
We did all that this afternoon. An hour it took. I can't afford to keep giving away hours. I'm running out of earth time, I am.
I need advice.
Oh, dear. He's in the chair. Nothing will shift him now.
It's Irene.
I know what it's about. Get on with it.
Well, basically, everything's fine. But aesthetically, we're different. I took her to a concert at the Philharmonic the other night. She ate peanuts all the way through Shostakovich's Fifth Symphony.
Yes, well, there's nothing else you can do, really, is there?
It's a very turbulent and moving piece of work, Grandad.
It might be to you. probably bored the tights off her.
Oh, the problem is, I cannot understand people who have not discovered the great exaltation of life. I feel that part of the soul is missing, you see, Grandad, and... well, that means that that part of my soul would have to go unaccompanied.
She's not right for you, then, is she? You've answered your question.
I mean, when we were in the art gallery, and I was explaining to her the profound story of the painting of Dante and Beatrice, she looked at me and she said, "Would you scratch my back for me? I can't reach." Well, I admit, it has a humorous element, but what would happen if we... well, if we lived together, for instance?
You'd have to learn to be less boring, wouldn't you? Otherwise, you might end up spending the rest of your life back-scratching.
Well, you don't really think I'm boring, do you, Grandad? It is a joke, isn't it?
No, it isn't. You're not just boring, you're bloody boring. Why don't you learn to speak proper words instead of all that la-di-da stuff you keep coming out with? You seem to forget, lad, you're a sparrow, and sparrows don't sing, they tweet.
I don't feel like a sparrow, Grandad. I know I was born and bred in a street.
That doesn't matter. There's many an oak tree grows in a backyard.
But my mind is basking in higher places.
Look, it's only my granny's bucket you wrote, not War and Peace.
So I shouldn't let Irene's lack of intellect spoil our relationship.
Oh, don't be so precise. Just get on with it. Let the bull run at the gate. It'll soon know when its nose is flattened.
OK. Great. Wow. Hey-ho. And whatever lights my candle, eh?
Oh, God. We're getting deeper into the mire here.
I quite like you.
You're okay.
I'd given up. On all this, I mean.
Me too.
Well, why'd you give up?
Well, it's daft, isn't it?
Why?
Well, apart from being knackered, it's bad for your heart.
Oh, yeah.
You haven't been listening to me, Freddie Boswell, have you?
I have.
What did I say then?
I wish I had a house, you said.
Like everybody else, I said.
Like everybody else.
You're not interested, are you? You're not interested in me last dying wishes.
Don't.
Don't. What's all this don't?
You've always said that you like things the way they are.
I did! Before.
The thing I loved was the gypsy in you, the wild one. Now suddenly you want to be domesticated. I've already got a house, and it's got a wife and 5 kids in it. You know that?
Yes, I know that, Freddie Boswell. But does that make me ineligible for the normal things of life? A little house, a little garden, a sink instead of a bucket.
Where do I get the money from, though, eh? Where?
You had the money, but you gave it all to your son to pay his tax debt. Did he have to plead? Did he?
Leave me be, will ya?
I'll let you be, all right. But not without a fight. And I mean a proper fight, Freddie Boswell. There'll be no rules, no do's and don'ts. I'll spit me fire wherever I please, and below your belt is in mortal jeopardy, Freddie Boswell!
Hiya, Grandad. Is that our Jack?
It is, love. It is.
He looks like a garden gnome. What's he doing with himself?
Painting paradise, love. Painting paradise.
Where's me lunch?
It's in your stomach. You had it half an hour ago.
Don't remember. Why am I so hungry then?
Because you've got a stomach like a waste disposal unit, that's why.
Is that our Jack?
Yes, love. It is.
Shop's done well again this week, ma'am.
I've just been talking to Grandad, Joey. He's strange. He's forgetful.
Well, that's no sweat, is it now? I mean, he is getting old.
No, but Joey, it's more than just being forgetful. He doesn't remember having his lunch. It's different, son.
OK, ma'am. I'll go and have a word. Now, listen. Don't go marching into your grave over things that haven't happened yet, OK?
Frightens me, love.
Yeah, all right, let's just see.
I asked thee, dear father.
Have you seen our Jack, man? He's sitting outside with a funny hat on.
I know. He's been decorating, love.
He looks dead stupid.
It's all in the name of love. I suppose we shouldn't question it.
Oh, it's pathetic.
Happiness, he calls it. Let's leave it at that.
Why were you praying?
What?
You were praying when I came in. Why?
Oh, it's Grandad. I was worried. He's very forgetful this morning.
Well, he's old, isn't he? He's probably got that Alka-Seltzer disease.
Now, will you wash your mouth out at once, Billy?
I've just seen our Adrian walking down the street. He had his arms round Irene, and she was clinging to him like a scarf.
It's none of your business, Billy.
Everyone's going dead soppy in this house.
Will you get upstairs at once with that apple and crush it to death up there, then no one will suffer.
It's pathetic.
Please, Father, don't let anything happen to Grandad's kind and gentle mind. Please, dear Father.
So, what did Ma'am rustle up for your lunch today, then, eh?
Same as you. I had the same as you.
No, omelette and salad.
No, it wasn't. Vegetable casserole it was, and soup.
Of course. I'm getting mixed up.
Watercress soup, she called it. More like something floating in a pond.
You don't hold back, do you, Grandad? You just say what has to be said, eh, son?
Aye.
You know, it's funny. I thought you would have liked May Matheson. You just didn't seem very interested.
She was all right. She wasn't Edie, was she? She wasn't Edie Matheson.
But she was her sister, and you can't get much closer than that, Grandad.
She used to fancy me, she did.
You mean both of them?
Shameless she was. She used to walk past where I worked with a petticoat showing. She never found out about me and Edie. No thanks to that Billy. His gob never stopped. He'll make a good goldfish in his afterlife.
Looks as though our Adrian has got it together with Irene. So the visit did some good.
He's too full of himself, that lad. He thinks the Bible says in 6 days God made the earth, and on the 7th he made Adrian Boswell. He wants to come down a cloud or two.
He will come down, Grandad. She'll see to that.
It's been a long time, babe.
I just thought I'd pop in, see if there's any work.
Let's see. Oh, yeah. Yeah, the last thing you did was sink units. The West Side Company, right?
Right.
They were quite pleased. Although, there is one comment. Tends to fidget and pull a face, it says.
I was sitting on an ice-cold drainer for 4 hours.
It's all part of it, babe. It's all part of it.
Look, I would like to model clothes for a change. The only dress I got to wear was a tight black thing that made me look like a chrysalis. I've given up my marriage for this business. My husband is a vicar. He's had to put up with me eating me lettuce leaves and me bananas, doing me exercises, going to bed entombed in vitamin E cream, not to mention the fact that I could never laugh in case I got lines round my eyes.
Babe, either you've got it or you haven't.
I've 2 questions for you then. What's it? And have I got it?
It is wow. Sizzle, sizzle, whoopee, help, be still my heart. And all other areas of my anatomy. Have you got it? No.
So I'm wasting my time going anorexic and dipping myself in essential oils then?
Yeah. I have to be hard, babe. I have to be truthful. You got a nice smile, a great body. But your carriage, your carriage is all wrong. A duck has nice feathers, right? Beautiful colours. But there's something wrong with the walk. You know what I mean?
Are you saying I'm like a duck?
Yeah. I have to be hard, babe. I have to be hard.
Thank you. Thank you very much.
There is a hosiery manufacturers doing a feature on their new cling stockings. They need a pair of legs. Could lead to other things, babe.
Look, I come in one piece. What do you think I am? A Lego set. Babe. Here. I've had a word with me legs. We'll take it.
Jack. Listen. Oh, Mum said, would you like to come and have a meal with us later?
Oh, well, I don't know.
You don't have to. It's no sweat.
It's just that we don't seem to get on. That's all.
How'd you know? You've never spoken to each other?
Oh, that's just it, Jack. I have smiled at her a lot. But so far, her face hasn't responded.
Yeah, well, now's the time to put that right, isn't it?
I don't think so, Jack. Thanks just the same.
Why? Look, don't ignore me.
Ooh, we're using the masterful touch, are we?
I don't like being ignored. Why?
All right. I don't like your mam, as you call her. We have nothing in common.
You mean she's not posh like you? She doesn't glide around in designer dresses, showing thin legs and lots of white teeth. Well, there's only 10 years between you. Only there's 100. Because she's lived and worked and worried 100 years more than you.
God, Oedipus is alive and well.
It's got nothing to do with that. It's to do with what I know about her.
And what do you know about me, Jack? Did you know that I had a husband and a child? And a bloody dog, oh yes. And I lost them all. Goodbye, darling. Goodbye, Mummy. We'll see you later. They got into the car and that was it. So don't talk to me about 100 years. I lived 1,000 in one day.
You never said.
No, I didn't.
It's all right. You needn't come to dinner. You never said.
Hello?
Joey?
Hi.
Where are you?
Oh, just in the street, sitting in my car.
Waiting for your mum to call?
No. No, I'm not waiting for anything in particular.
I miss you, Joey. Why can't we see each other?
'Cause you know it won't work.
Then why did you ring?
I don't know.
Joey?
Look, I've got to go. Things to do. I'll see you. Bye. Oh, Roxy, you always spoil it. Hi, everybody.
Hi, lads. All right.
Did you talk to Grandad, Joey?
I did, ma'am, yeah. And he's all there, let me tell you. Absolutely nothing to worry about.
Thank God. Hello, yes. For you, Abeline. He didn't give his name, but he sounded as though he's got a gob full of treacle.
Hello. Oh, it's you, Oswald. You've been at it again, haven't you, Oswald?
I don't know what you mean, Aveline.
The bottle. That's what I mean, Oswald.
I most certainly have not. As a matter of fact, I am rocking our baby to sleep in the usual gentle, caring fashion.
She's here, Oswald. Our baby's here. She's upstairs asleep.
Oh, dear. How terribly remiss of me.
I'm ashamed of you, Oswald. Working for God and drunk on the job. Seems I married an alcoholic.
He's not an alcoholic. He's a sorrowful man.
We're all sorrowful men, son.
You should think about your situation before you throw your marriage away, Princess. Right now, you've got a husband and a baby. I know somebody who had those two things and lost them.
No, Jack, no.
Oh, poor soul. Who, love?
Just someone I know, ma'am.
Every step we take brings us nearer to joy or despair. We must all learn to walk bravely.
Oh, listen to him. If Irene rang up now and cancelled her date tonight, he'd sob all over his pizza.
Silly. No. It's all right. He can't get to me anymore. I'm experiencing a newfound security and tranquility.
You haven't got any security.
And if you make one more noise with that workaholic gob of yours, I personally will assassinate you.
All right, Adrian. Mind you don't damage me legs.
That's definite, that is. That is definite.
This person, the one I was telling you about, the one that lost people, she didn't tell anybody.
Oh, poor soul.
That's really suffering, that is.
No, it affects her all her life and the people round her. Scars like that never heal.
Your mum's right, it'll always be there.
Poor soul.
We're all fashioned by what has happened around us. Even now, whenever I become romantic, I can hear Carmen laughing. We all bear the hallmarks of our experiences.
Well, think of your Auntie Mary. Her mother died sitting up in bed having a cup of tea. She'll only drink coffee now and never in a nightie.
I don't know how people cope with grief. It's the very worst thing. I mean, you must spend all your life longing for the person that you've lost.
I think she'll be all right, this friend. She's met somebody, you see.
Oh.
They're very happy.
Yes, well, don't let it upset you, love. I mean, you've got enough troubles of your own with her over the road. Oh, I know you think I'm biased, but you'll see, son. You'll see.
Grandad? Grandad, love, where do you think you're going?
I'm going home. Where do you think I'm going?
Gotta get up, gotta get out. Grab the world by the throat and shout.
Buy it. Sell it.
The game's getting out. 'Cause someone's stealing you a losing card.